Oh, I think I'll just walk right on out to the street. Oh, oh my. What a nice walkway. Hi, welcome back to Love, Laugh, and Lose Weight. I'm Leanne, your host. Well, I decided to build a new walkway. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and this is how I did it. Okay, so I am building a walkway. Now, from my steps out to the road, 42 feet, and it's going to be 36 inches wide. It's already 30 inches wide, so I'm widening it by 6 inches. I've already hauled away all the cement blocks. I had to get a jackhammer to hammer them up. I'm going to do it with a brick this time. And, by the way, hauling them away, hard work, and it took me about a month. I did it in stages. I hauled them away. Now I'm digging up all this rubble. I have to go down at least 8 inches. Minimum 8 inches. But because it's cold and a lot of snow and I don't want my bricks to buckle, I might go down 10 inches. But I got to go down 8 inches, then lay gravel, then compact, then cement sand, then compact again, then my bricks. So that's what I'm doing. So far I've dug out 5 wheelbarrows full. I'm putting it over there, and then a friend's going to come and help me haul it away in their truck. So here I am digging. By the way, if you're thinking dirt, think again. Refocus your imagination. This is not dirt, it's like rubble. Look, when you try to, well, that one's going just because you're watching, but I run into rocks. Oh, see, it's not going. I run into rocks trying to get it up. So it takes like 20-30 minutes for each wheelbarrow full. Well, I'm making progress. Slow but steady. It's rubble. By the way, those home reno shows where they do this in like 2 minutes, don't believe them. This is day 4 so far. So what I'm shoveling up, when I say it's not dirt, this is what it looks like. So every shovelful hits a big huge rock, and I have to go around it and try it and dig it out and blah. It takes like a minute for every shovelful. You know what though? It feels satisfying. I'm about half done here. I got to do all of that. I think I'm about half done. Feels good. Kind of good. Okay, so I bought a few bricks. Not enough for the whole walkway, but just enough to test out some patterns and see exactly how wide I need the walkway. I mean, I kind of measured it, but this is going to test out some patterns. So this pattern would be almost 34 inches wide for the bricks, but then you've got the runners on the side that hold the bricks in place, and those are an extra 2.5 inches each. So that would be 5. So the path would need to be 39 inches wide to put those runners in, but the actual walking would be almost 34 inches. This seems pretty good. This seems wide enough. Look, I can go bow-legged. I'm not falling off the edge. This seems pretty good. Also, I went around and measured my neighbor's walkways. They range from 36 inches down to 24 inches. 24 inches was narrow. I don't want no 24 inches. So this one is 33 and a half inches. Now I might try out another pattern and see if I like it better. Part of the thing with the pattern of the bricks is you don't want to have straight lines all the way across, or not very many, because apparently, I don't know, not as stable or something. So you want them to not be in straight lines. Let me show you what this pattern looks like close up. Okay, so imagine those end bricks on the sides are actually going to be rouge. I just put those in, but pretend those are rouge. That's what this pattern would look like. It's not bad, but every once in a while there is a straight line across, but that's okay as long as it's not all the time. So I needed the whole walkway about 4 inches wider than what I had. I need to make sure I can fit the liners to the pavers on the walkway as well. So I'm just digging out about 4 inches all the way down. And then, woohoo! We're gonna haul that dirt all away and then get some gravel base. With the gravel base, I might try to have it delivered tomorrow. That'll be exciting, the next step. There it comes. There's all my gravel. Woohoo! That's 3 yards of gravel, folks. Gonna go in there. And it's nice and close. Well, kinda. I mean, this walkway is 42 feet long, so. This is what I've been doing for 2 weeks. Huh! And it's hard work. You can't see how deep that is. Let me just try to get a little closer so you can see. That's like 10 inches deep. Because I'm going to put that gravel, then compact, then more gravel, then compact, then sand, then bricks. And that's the reason I'm so strong. Oh my God, it's too heavy. Don't tell me. I just keep measuring because it should be more or less 6 inches from the top to the top of the grass. The reason 6 inches is after this layer I'm going to compact, Then do 3 more inches of gravel, 1 inch of soil, of 1 inch of sand, and the bricks are 2 inches. So 3 plus 1 plus 2 is 6 inches to get me to the top. Actually, the bricks are about 2¼ inches high, which is perfect. So they'll be like a 1/4 inch above ground to let them settle. So that's the reason. So I just keep measuring. See, right here it's about 7-8 inches. So I'm gonna have to put another inch of gravel in. I'm already exhausted, and I've done almost nothing so far. I have that entire part to go. All I'm doing is getting this little part that I had behind the gravel. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a long day. Woo! Develop those arm muscles. See, when this is done, this is just nothing. This is just a little bit behind the gravel. I still have all of that to do, which is like 9/10 of it. Okay, so here I am at the soil recycle place. It's also rubble recycle, it's everything. Bicycle recycle. I'm unloading my first load. Woo! We got our compactor from Home D. By the way, a trick with Home D, you can get a 4-hour rental on Sundays, but you get it 4 hours before closing, and then, ta-da, they let you keep it till the next morning. 4 hours rental. All right, turn red on. Gray, left, black, right. Gray, left, black, right. Okay, pull cord. Okay, it's on. Silver throttle left. Oh, gray, right. Silver throttle left for more power. Okay, it gives it more power, that's for sure. All right. Hey, it's working. So, first layer of gravel compacted, second layer on its way. Ugh, gonna be a hard one. Lots of wheelbarrows. Oh my goodness. You won't believe it. I've got a helper. David thought he was going for a bike ride. He's going to dump a few barrels of gravel. Oh my God.
It's the least I can do for my good friendly otherwise, the snow might come before the
Okay, see, you think I'm not making progress, and every time you come, I've made progress.
Okay, I'm impressed.
I suggest that you don't fill it up too full because otherwise you can't dump it.
Okay.
But I know you're stronger than me.
That's what I do for a living.
Oh, I forgot. So you know how full you can have it. Now the first layer is not very, what's it called, even and smooth, but the second layer will be.
Yeah. The grass are going to have to get up there, I'm sure.
So where all did you go today? Just from your house to mine so far? So, you have no idea how much faster this goes when you've got a friend helping. See friend is David, and you have no idea, and when all he requires in payment is beer and wine. That's the best ever. That is the best ever. This is like, look, I'm almost ready to start compacting again. Like, all I gotta do is rake, and boom, the gravel is there. It's the best ever. Okay, now don't forget you need 3 inches from the top of your gravel to the top because you're going to have 1 inch of sand and 2 inches of brick.
Okay, I would make that measurement after I compacted.
Oh yeah, and it's 4 inches. Damn, David, we need more gravel. Damn, it's 4 inches.
That's what I thought.
All right, we need more gravel. We need a little bit more down here.
That's what I figured. That's why I asked you. You have to go over 3 times.
You did ask over 3 times. David asked over 3 times. I'm going to let that be known publicly. He asked over 3 times because he knew. Damn. I thought for sure that was not more than 3 inches. So, it's now 6:30 in the morning the next day, and I'm making this gravel, the second layer, sort of even. Doesn't have to be super even. The real even part comes when I lay down the sand. But it's got to be sort of even. You don't want it doing this. David and I did a great job yesterday when he was helping, but then we stopped and had some drinks. And after that, there was no more work to be done. But the compactor doesn't have to be returned until 9 a.m. Woohoo! So it's 6:30 a.m. right now. I'm making this even, and then I'm going to compact, and then I'll return the compactor. And then it'll be ready for the next stage, which is the sand. Remember that you want it more or less 3 inches from the top, because then there'll be 1 inch of sand and 2 inch bricks. The compacting will make it go down about 1/4 of an inch or even 1/2 an inch. It's pretty good. I just finished sort of hosing down the gravel a little bit. Not a lot, you don't want it muddy, but I wanted it just a little bit damp because that'll help it to compact better. Now, ta-da, second compacting. I'll do it for like 1/2 an hour, back and forth. This is going to be my scree board to pull the sand so that it's even. You want the sand to be real even, otherwise your bricks are all wonky, right? So I'm going to pull the sand along an even thing like this. But what I'm going to do now, I've measured it all. I'm going to go cut out some notches in the wood because it's going to go down. It's going to go down into the ditch because we need to have, remember, you need to have 2 inches above the sand for the bricks. So in the walkway, you need to have 2 inches. I'm going to pull it along, and then you need to have a 2-inch gap between the top of the sand and the top of the walkway for the 2-inch bricks. So I'm going to go cut out my notches now on either side. You'll see. Okay, now, moment of truth. I'm going to check out my scree system here. Those boards along the edge. There. There. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so I clearly need to put a bit more sand in there, but the point is, these boards here are 1.5 inches. In addition to that 1.5, I needed to go down 2 inches. Why? Because the brick is going to be on top, right? That's 2 inches. Actually, the brick is 2.25, but it's okay if it sticks up by 1/4 inch. In fact, when we compact it, it'll probably get it all the way down. So the brick, 2 inches. This board is 1.5, so I made my notch 3.5 inches so that it would go down just the right amount. And then I'm going to scree my sand. Obviously, I'm not screeing a damn thing right now, right? It means I need to put more sand in right there. Ha! I think it's going to work. Okay, you see that? All nice and flat and even. Now I just got to do that all the way down to the bottom. Half of it I don't even have sand on yet. Nice and flat and even. Okay, at this point I am mildly stressed, trying to maintain my cool. It's 7:30 p.m. They're predicting showers and possibly thunderstorms tonight, showers and possibly thunderstorms tomorrow. If I don't get the bricks laid, all my sand is going to go to hell. And, oh, look at the very end. My sand that I got, I didn't quite get enough, so it doesn't reach the road. I've just gone to Home Depot and Rona's to see if they had some sand that I could just get in bags. But nobody there was able to give me advice on what kind of sand to get. So I didn't get any. What I think I'm going to do now is lay the bricks just on the part of the sand that I've done in case of rain, and thunderstorms. I've started. It's exciting. By the way, little known fact, there is a right side up and an upside down on bricks. Well, unless you're a bricklayer, in which case that might not be a little known fact. By the way, figuring out the pattern, figuring out my scree system, I was just thinking, It's like the Egyptians. You know, you have to do geometry. Just call me Egyptian. Call me a pharaoh. A pharaoh. Call me something good. All right. Okay, I know you're all curious, so I'm going to show you the right side up and the upside down. This is right side up. You see how it's sort of, there's a little bit of a devil there, like a, I don't know what that's called, a devil or a, Okay, the other side is completely flat. That's the part that goes down on the sand. Isn't that interesting? Who'd have known? Right side up and upside down. Well, I've decided to carry on. Because if the rain came, it would just ruin my screed sand, which was, oh my goodness. So I'm carrying on. Brought the lamp out. This is what I have so far. Not bad. Uh-huh. Okay, new plan. I'm not working on this anymore this morning. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, but I looked things up on YouTube last night. Having the bricks down doesn't protect anything until we've got the cementing sand in, which is called polymeric sand, which I have. They're just going to be, the sand underneath will just be washed away if we have torrential downpours. So, what they said is, oh, put a tarp over everything. If you put a tarp over everything, it's okay if they get damp. Damp is okay, but torrential downpours, like a thunderstorm, will wash away all the sand underneath. So I'm going to put a tarp down and not work on this today. And the rains have begun, and my walkway is all nice and protected. Ta-da! One more bag to go. I ran out of sand on my project, and now I'm doing manual labor at the soil place. Those bags are $6 a bag if they're pre-bagged, $3.25 a bag if I come here and shovel it in myself, tie it off myself. So, there we go. $3.25 a bag, manual labor. Okay, so, a approximately a week and a half after the working at night routine, and I'm back at it again. I don't know if, I think the rains might have stopped, although I don't know. I just went for a drive this morning to figure out where my new Canadian passport, where it is, and I heard on the radio that it might rain tonight. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to work, and then if it looks like rain, I might cover it up with tarps. It's been raining. That's the reason I didn't want to work. It's not because I don't want to work in the rain, but it's because the rain would wash the sand away before I have a chance to cement it down. So I don't know if I told you before, but I had run out of sand. So I didn't quite order quite enough. So I went and got 5 more bags of it. Now I'm going to open these bags up, and hopefully this will take me all the way to the end. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, so I've screed, but I'm still slightly short on sand. I can't believe it. So I'm going to put down the rest of the bricks that I have. And then, see, those are the rest of the bricks I have. And then after that, I'm going to judge how many more bricks I need and go get just a couple more bags of sand. By the way, this is not going all the way out to the road because the snow plows destroy it. So it'll be about 2 feet short of the road. But I still need to go about another 3 feet. Huh, funny. Okay, here's what I've done. It doesn't look great, but I've actually done this on purpose. I curved the walkway. Let me explain why. This little, see that little black down, here I'll point to it, the black down at the bottom that holds the bricks in place on both sides? Okay, it was no more space on the right side. I had tons of space over on the left, but no more space on the right. So obviously when I made my cuts, it wasn't as straight as I thought it was. So there was no more space. So I either came with a shovel and made more space on the right side, you know, cut along the grass some more to make more space for that black thing, or, curved my walkway just slightly. People are going to think it was on accident, but I'm just going to tell them I should put up a sign, curve intentional. Okay, I'm such a smarty pants. My bricks went out 2 more feet, and these black things that hold the bricks in place are 6 feet long, so trusty handy dandy reciprocating saw cut 2-piece lengths. By the way, this reciprocating saw is worth its weight in gold. It has had so many uses. Oh, I love you. Mwah! Ta-da! Perfect. See? Good size. It's going to fit right down there, right to get to me to the end. And by the way, I think I'm going to put another black piece right on the very end of the sidewalk and then shove that dirt and gravel up against it when I compact. Remember, I'm not bringing my bricks all the way out to the street because the snow plows come through and destroy the last couple of feet anyway. So I'm ending it right here. So we are so close to finish with this project, I can taste it. All that's left now is to get this polymeric sand swept in between the cracks and then go back to Home Depot one more time to get the compactor again to compact it down. So I'm opening up this polymeric sand. It was so heavy that I got a friend to place them down, and I'm just going to open them because I couldn't lift them. These things are heavy. So all I'm doing is I'm just sweeping back and forth to get the polymeric sand to go down in between the cracks, between the bricks. second sand application. Then I'll compact it again. Da, 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 da. Oh, I think I'll just walk right on out to the street. Oh, oh my. What a nice walkway. Wow. This. Hello, come on. Come walk on the walkway. Walk on the walkway. Oh, nice. And that's it. That is it. Pretty darn sweet. And it looks real nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. What a cool walkway, huh? Love you lots. See you next week. Bye.